Centimeters. So that whole thing where it goes, so when we look at the distribution of what women's preferences are on dating apps, it goes 6'3", and then 6'3" is like the highest. Then it goes 6'2", 6'1", 6 foot, and at 5'11", it just drops off a cliff. Whereas a normal distribution would look like this. It goes like this, and then it drops off a cliff once it gets to 5'11", and then 5'3" is like nobody who selects that, right? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So this is just a mathematical thing because you guys live in the imperial system. That's the reason why. There's no difference between 6 feet and 5'11", and the reason why women prefer taller men is for survival characteristics. However, the richest men in the world are not, a lot of them aren't even 6 feet tall. So this is just kind of it's what called an evolutionary mismatch. That's the idea behind it. But height is so important to so many women, right? So the percentage of men that are over 6 feet tall in North America, does anybody want to take a guess at what percentage of men are over 6 feet tall?
We can start here and then work our way.
Yeah. Just real quick.
What do you think?
I want to say over 6% of whatever. I'm sorry. I would say about 4 to 7%.
4 to 7%. What do you think?
Probably like 12 to 15.
12 to 15.
Like 20%.
Okay.
Maybe 5.
What do you say?
I'm going with 30.
30.
25.
25.
20.
20.
11.
It's really interesting that even the girls who think that 4% of the men are over 6 feet tall and still want men over 6 feet, it's like you think that you're a statistical anomaly or something. Like, how do you? That's 2 standard deviations outside the norm. It's 14% are over 6 feet tall, and once you get to like 6'3", it's like we're talking 1%.
Oh, wow.
You guys got that now? So that's one of the factors in who we're going to choose. The next factor is your income. So let's go to Dr. Tomasi right here.
Okay.
So let's do 70,000 and let's do 100,000.
Okay, this is for 100,000. I already did this one. Okay, so not married, any race, because we had such a variety of. I can go.
Let's go different races too.
Okay, we will. At least 6 foot tall, not obese, earning $100,000 per year, up to 100,000.
Does anybody want to take a guess what percentage of men would be available?
We start here and then work our way this way. So one more time for them: the percentage of men that are 6 feet and make $100,000 per year.
Yeah, well, I would presume not married. So like, unless you guys are after married,
not married, not obese.
I'm gonna say 2%.
Not obese.
2%. Okay.
Like 10.
10%. 10%.
At least 6 foot tall.
Dang. 10%. Okay. Go ahead.
5.
5%.
4.
4.
10%.
5%.
5%.
1%.
It is 2.23%.
Oh, wow.
It is
fraction of 1%.
1/5 of 1%. And we haven't even gotten into the race part again. So do you guys understand? Like, now it just becomes a little bit harder to find that dude that you guys are looking for. Okay. Right.
And it was actually, what was the actual percentage?
0.23%.
Okay.
Okay. So can we try black and white? Let's try black and white.
At 100,000? What do you mean?
Yeah. Let's at 100,000.
100,000.
Wait, that was just for 70K?
That was for 100,000.
Oh, that's for 100,000.
100,000.
You want to try? Let's do 70 real quick. Let's do 70 real quick.
Yeah, because a lot of you ladies said $70,000 a year. So 70,000. Do you want us to pull up our delusion calculator?
I got it right here. I got it in my hand right here. All right, not married. Not married. Black man, at least 6 foot tall, not obese, earning $70,000 per year.
Well, I think she did 100,000. Is that it?
I said 70,000.
Okay, no, 100,000. So black man doing that. Anybody want to take a guess? What percentage?
You're crushing our dreams.
It is
here.
1/10 of 1%. It is 0.095% of men that would fit into that category.
This is all census
Can
data.
we do all races in 100,000?
Sure.
This is from the U.S. Census. This is, by the way.
So I put the age range within 20 and 30.
Yeah. By the way, the U.S. Census is obviously red pilled at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
these are very accurate statistics from the U.S. population.
No, 100,000.
We already did that.
No, we haven't done 100,000. Oh, did we?
That was the first one.
Okay, so we did 70,000.
Okay, let's do 70.
Okay. Let's do 70,000. Let's make it easy. 70,000, 5'10".
5'10".
And any race.
Okay.
So now let's be more realistic and let's just see what the numbers are.
5'10". What's that?
Okay, here we go. 5'10". Makes $70,000
not married,
a year.
any race.
Not married, any race, and not obese.
Not
Anybody
obese,
want to guess?
earning 70,000 per year.
Anybody want to take a guess? What do you think?
18.
18%.
10%.
10%.
15.
15?
12.
What do you think?
10%.
What do you think?
7%.
Yeah.
20.
20?
3%.
Guys, we went below 100,000. We went below 6 feet tall. It is 1.5% of men that you guys are describing. Now, here's the thing. Here's the reason why we bring this up. I love the looks on your face, by the way. I'm sorry.
Now that we know the numbers pretty much.
Sorry to crush your dreams. But the first part is that number. Now, the second part is, can you get this guy to, 1, have sex with you, 2, be in a relationship with you, 3, be in a relationship with you and not cheat? Now, those numbers get even progressively lower, right? No, I'm not trying to here to make you guys depressed. I am trying to here to like let you guys know the reason why these numbers seem so out of skew. You want to know why? What percentage of men have had 0 sexual partners in the last year? Take a guess. Go ahead. We'll start over here. What percentage of men have had 0 sexual partners in the last year?
I want to say.
Think about Brad and Tyrone and all the other dudes that you've met. Those good-looking dudes. What percentage have had 0 sexual partners?
Your kid's Felipe.
I want to say like 40%.
40% of men have had 0 sexual partners.
Yes, because ever since COVID happened, I just noticed more people get lazy, and obviously gaming
Got it.
as well.
Oh
which
yeah, video game.
also-
That's an interesting observation. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with like a half of 1%.
Half of 1%.
So dudes are smashing.
knocking it down.
Dudes are smashing. So all guys,
Go ahead.
They're going crazy.
it might be easier if we ask them what percentage of guys do you think are sexually active.
Yeah.
You
All of
think that
them.
will work?
That are sexually active?
They've had at least one sexual partner in the last year.
Maybe like 80%.
80%. So that 20 would be there. Go ahead. What's it?
90%. These
90%.
dudes are smashing.
Okay. Go ahead.
I would say 100%.
100%.
100%. Like 98%.
Okay. Cool. 33% of men have 0 sexual partners in the last year between the ages of 18 and 30. 33. That number used to be 12% a decade ago.
Oh, wow.
What's changed in the last decade or so? Can anybody think of anything that's changed?
Technology.
Yeah, social
social
media.
media.
Exactly. It is a 1-to-1 correlation, a linear correlation to social media. As the Facebook app was introduced to the iPhone, the number of men with 0 sexual partners skyrocketed like a hockey stick. So it went from 12% and now it's all the way up to, right now it's probably around 33%. Okay. The average number of sexual partners a North American man has in his whole life. You want to take a guess?
How many sexual partners?
Yeah. How many
they
sexual
have?
partners that is a whole life?
Maybe like 8.
I love this. Go ahead.
Like 50 plus.
50 plus. This is what
Wow,
I'm waiting for.
man.
This is what I'm waiting for.
Their
Yes.
body count has to be, it's probably
Optimistic.
like higher than their age. Like, like
Higher than their age? No,
Yeah.
just their whole life.
like
They die at 80. How many partners they have?
like 30
Whole
or 40.
life? 30 or 40. Go ahead.
150.
150.
Yeah, I would agree.
These man
Around
whores.
50.
50?
I would say like 15.
15?
I'm gonna go with like 100.
100?
120.
People.
Depends. Or do they have money or not?
No. All North American
Average.
males, what percentage of them have at least, how many sexual partners they have before they die?
10 to 12.
10 to 12. The number is 7. Oh, yeah, look at you. Yes,
I don't
because
believe it.
yes, and it's funny because I knew what you were going to say because you work in bottle service and the hosts that you work with have all been with hundreds of women.
Right.
And you think that's representative of women, but you forget that the guy who gave you your drive-through, the 5'5" Filipino dude who gave you your drive-through is also a man, right? The cashier at Walmart is also a man. But you, in your mind, if I were to take you to Walmart and point to the guy stocking the shelves and be like, who's he fucking? You'd be like, oh fuck, you don't see it. Does that make sense? If you were to, it's all men. It's not just it's not just Brock the bartender. It's also Alex the accountant. Does that make sense? And this is where people get out of whack because they start thinking like all men are over 6 feet tall, all men make $100,000, all men have been with hundreds of women. When the reality of the situation is like, not. By the way, that 33% of men not having 0 sexual partners is a lie. It's way higher than that actually. And the mean is 7. Ladies, who here knows a guy who's been with over 200 men?
With men?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
200 women. 200 women. 200 women. You guys know a guy